Hi YouTube, this is your girl, Goddess Maker, coming to you on Sunday the 20th, 2013. This video is not a makeup video, but it coincides with makeup and fitness, which pretty much is the ramifications of my whole channel. I've been reading a lot of stuff, be it on the boards, be it on the web, and there's a lot of people who really don't love themselves, and it shows. Either they're malicious towards one another, or they're putting themselves down, or they're overly comparing themselves to each other, or just a lot of stupidity. I am a Christian, and I know there are others that are not, but this to me, this flows through anybody, Christian or the like. If you have love, then you have everything. But if you don't have love, you have nothing at all. You can't grow without having love for yourself. If you don't love yourself, it stunts your growth. It inhibits you from being able to truly be fully present in where you are. Therefore, you're not able to see everything that you're supposed to see. You're not able to grasp everything, both the good and the bad. Life without love is not a good thing. This world is already cold enough. So if you don't have love for yourself, then you're going to be pretty much dealing with a really sad, depressing life. And that's just not cute to be in. It's not fun. No one wants that. And you shouldn't have that. We're going into February, and we all know the silly holiday Valentine's Day, and there's so many who are out there who are single and they don't have that. They don't have a boo, be it a boy or girl, whatever your preference is, that shares that same thing. And I know it's like the most corny thing to do, which is to take yourself out for Valentine's Day. You need to have Valentine's Day every day with yourself. It's the little things. If you don't take care of you, then you really can't expect anyone else to. And you really can't hold anybody else responsible for taking care of you, but you, especially if you're an adult, you are responsible for that. Which means removing people out of your life that's necessary in order for you to keep your happiness. And happiness is something that is so fickle, which means you should be growing and progressing to get to a standard of joy versus happiness. Because happiness, I'm happy when I go to Nordstrom's, but I'm sad when I leave. Joy, it's something that's much deeper. It's much deeper. It's after you've washed off all your makeup, you've taken off your wigs, weaves, whatever have you, and you've taken off your girdle, you've taken off all the shapewear, and what you're left with is what you have to be joyful for and be joyful with. Now, I bet you're wondering, how does this correlate or even mix into beauty and fitness? Again, with makeup, beauty, that stuff washes off. Yes, I can do a face in 30 minutes and it's beautiful, but at the end of the day, I take my simple makeup wipes and I wash my face and it's off. And if you can't stand what you see underneath, then that's really a bad place to be in. But you have like everything in you to be able to change that. Like, limitations you have there are so self-imposed. So since you know that now, you can kind of take yourself and stop like getting in your own way and remove those limitations and those barriers. Makeup is cute. Not everybody, I've seen some people where it was probably best that they didn't put on makeup because it made them look horrible, it made them look worse. So again, makeup is something that is so like temporary, and you can't base that as of your beauty, because again, when it's removed, what you see is the real you, and if you don't like that person, that's a really bad place to be. Fitness related, this to me is like gold true. With fitness, it helps you to push yourself, because when you love someone, you do more things for them that you may not want to do. You do it because you want to. Like, for instance, my mom used to work a job that she hated. I don't think she liked any of her jobs, but she did it simply because she loved me and she wanted to provide. So therefore she did what she had to do, which was hard. Getting up in the morning, getting up on the bus, dealing with people you don't want to be with, wearing stockings when you would rather not, and doing all this crap. She did it because she loved me. And so that was doing something hard. So fitness wise, that means, you go into the gym when you would rather go home. You would rather you had a bad day, broke up with your boyfriend, your boss cussed you out in front of customers or whatever. You just had a bad day. And so for some people, they turn to food. Instead of them hitting a crack pipe or hitting a bottle, they hit food. So they'll be in somebody's drive-through getting them a Big Mac and a triple shake. That love comes in, and it's like, okay, you have to do something hard, which means maybe pushing yourself to go to the gym to release that stress versus eating it. But in the same breath, you're going to be gentle with yourself and lightly push yourself, but not make it to where working out and fitness is a punishment. A lot of people punish themselves. Oh, well, I ate this cookie, so now I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm about to do like 2 hours of cardio to burn it off. And it's stupid to me. Like, I read that and it's just like, that's dumb. Yes, you can, burn off some additional calories if you did make a boo-boo, but, the better thing is to say, okay, why did I eat what I eat? Did I really want it? Or whatever the case is, if it's something that I have no willpower for, don't have it in the house, or don't go to that office party or whatever, or make sure you eat before you go to office party, because you always have to network. That's just life. Or were you dealing with something, like were you eating your feelings, were you sad, depressed, whatever the case may be, and so you chose to utilize food as the crutch. And until you get that, you punishing yourself, you're going to keep going around, around, around the same mulberry bush. And for me, having lost almost 80 pounds, I had to learn what was what. Did I really want this cookie? Or was it something that, okay, I'm really not happy in the place I am, so I'm using these 6 strawberry cupcakes as a feeling. Like, I went to a meeting this past week, and I loved the way the young lady kind of put it, that she was drinking, she was doing drugs, and she was eating like everything that was not nailed down. She was probably the size of maybe a toothpick, and she's like, I was eating all this and doing all this to try to fill a hole that was never able to be filled. And so for some people, when they're dealing with certain things, they use food to try to fill a hole that food can't ever do. You'll be swole, you'll be huge, but you'll still be empty inside. There'll still be this hollow point in you that is not good. But having love for yourself allows you to have love for other people, which means you're not going to be so judgmental. You'll be able to be an encouragement. You'll be able to be a joy to other people, but you can't do that until you have love for yourself. And if you have love for self, it's like, you can't, a turnip can't give you blood because it doesn't have blood to give. So same thing with you in love. If you don't have self-love, how can you give it to anybody else? It's not possible. I mean, it would be stupid to try. It would be fake. It would not be authentic. And in a world full of like mindless drones and fakery, why continue to perpetuate that? That's something that you need to kind of dig inside, see yourself for who you are, remove the wigs, remove the weaves. Nothing's wrong with the wig, nothing's wrong with the weave. I wear one happily, but at the end of the day, it comes off. When I'm at the gym, I'm in my rawest. I am no hair. I have on fitted outfit which shows rolls, all of that, and I'm still happy with what I see. Because when you're happy with what you see, then other people are able to not only will they treat you the way that you're treating yourself, but in the same breath, you're giving people permission for them to be themselves. Sometimes you have to be you and let that light show. Therefore, other people will then feel like, what, if she can do it, why not me? And you've probably encountered people that are just them, and they make no qualms, no holes. So this is just who I am, and therefore that allows you, if you're thinking bigger, to do the same and to be you and not to worry about anybody else. So the next video, hopefully before the end of the month, will be a makeup look. I'm still debating on how I'm going to do that, or if I really want to do looks, especially since I'm trying to go into the gearness of starting my own freelance makeup artistry business. Christian Simone Artistry will be based out of Dallas, Texas, and it's not just makeup, but it'll also be an image consulting component as well. So keep an eye out and look for that. But please rate this video, hopefully 5 stars. Comment, please. Comments are always good. That always gives me great feedback and also gives me ideas to make other videos. And make sure you subscribe. It's free. Have the best of the week. Deuces.